Hello, knife enthusiasts. This is Mattisfaction, but you can just call me Matt. I'm just doing a quick review. As you can see here, I have a piece of steak. I love steak, but what I don't love are steak knives with serrations. I don't know, they just don't seem cool to me. They just shred the meat to me. So, I got tired of going to like a steakhouse, getting some dull serrated steak knife. So I started looking for some options and I stumbled upon one you guys might like. It is a CRKT and it's a CEO Flipper. And I'll show you what it looks like in the pocket first. Very discreet. All you see is just basically the pocket clip. Then you pull it out, very slim. This is the Flipper edition. This is the newer one. They had a thumb stud one before. They had different steel, but this one has the Flipper, and I tend to go towards the Flippers. But I'm going to show a comparison between using your normal steak knife to this one, which we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to cut the steak, and I cooked it a little tougher. That way it's not easier to cut, but we'll actually have to work for it. But you definitely have to saw into it. Now this one, that was some nice action. I don't know if you noticed, but it has the IKBS ball bearings in there. So it just flips right open. It's a liner lock. But let's cut this one. Much simpler, I would say. So this is a gentleman's pocket knife, meant to be carried in the office or just somewhere discreet. But I thought for $40, I will try it as a steak knife. And so I ordered it. And I tested it out and I am not disappointed. I think it cuts very nicely. It's discreet. You can just carry it to a restaurant with you. Just pull out this knife, cut your meat with it. Like, I order T-bones in porterhouses, so this will really let you get into the details right up against the bone compared to like a bigger knife. And it's very light. This one weighs 1.9 ounces. It is a reversible pocket clip, so you just undo this little screw and you just rotate it so it can be right hand, left hand, liner lock. Now this knife is very sharp. The first time I closed it, I wasn't paying attention and it got my thumb. It bled for a little while. Now it's just the blade just barely tapping my thumb. But it's osate steel, so it should hold an edge. And I know some people are like, don't use a knife on ceramic. So you will, if you use it for this function, like I'm going to, you will have to re-hone it every now and again. Ceramic is not kind to knives. But I think the trade-off is good. You just get a better functioning, steak knife, even though this isn't a steak knife. I think it's a good alternative. You can just carry it with you. And it's mostly just geared towards people who are tired of serrated steak knives or the dull ones you get at restaurants, which happens way more often than it needs to. But I mean, it's hard to sharpen a serrated knife. But this is just a fun knife. Cut your steak with it, open envelopes. Carry it to the office. It fits in the pocket. Very nice. It's a deep carry. Right up to the edge. Sorry. I'm just getting hungry for steak. Very nice action. And I noticed when you flip it, it's not so much like you're dragging your finger down. It's almost like you have to press it. So it takes a second to get used to. Because if you try to slide your finger down, it's going to get caught. But if you just go to press it, opens right up. And I think it's an improvement to the thumb stud. The thumb stud, you kind of had to push up. And this blade is a little bit longer. This one is 3.35 inches. I don't remember how long the older model was. But I think it's just a fantastic knife. Glass reinforced nylon handle. Very slim profile. Blade fits in there perfect. Nice liner lock, smooth action. Cuts very nicely. Don't judge my steak doneness. Like I said, I like mine a little more pink. But I wanted to kind of have like a challenge. But this is just a quick review of the CRKT CEO Flipper. For $40, I think it's a very good everyday carry, but more specifically, everyday restaurant carry. So, tell me what you think about this knife if you have one. And that's it for today. I'm going to go eat my steak. Thank you very much.